Hey everybody, no notes today. You'll notice there's no notes up there because no notes today. I just found out I have enough time for an impromptu um, arena sesh right now, so no notes, just gonna get right into it. Actually, here's a fun little anecdote. I am now finally training up Volcanon and all his masteries. You can see him there. He just fell on the ground. Poor dude, doesn't have any gear yet. I learned this the hard way. Don't allow him to use his ally killing move because he will do it and then you will fail the run. Volcanon killed my Leo. He killed my Leo. So here we go. I'm going to do 10 fights and I want to try to get through them in an hour. How are you all doing? Is the holiday season giving you everything you want? Uh, How are you doing on the Torment fusion? I actually need the last 20 points that I needed. I'm getting right now at the reset, but instead of collecting them, I'm here. But I'll get them. In fact, I'm gonna claim my Torment tomorrow when they drop the Champ Chase tournament because that's an extra 650 points towards the Champ Chase. So, you know, that's the way to do it. So if you haven't claimed him yet and you're doing the Champ Chase, save him for tomorrow. Or today, because I'm probably going to post this tomorrow morning. So yeah, save him until now. Duchess, is that who I want? Or you know what? I want Ultimate Death Knight. If I see Siffy, I know I want UDK. I do want Duchess. I also want to try using some of the champs that I don't use too often. I have finished RX's Masteries, but I didn't have time to gear her today. I had a very busy day. So maybe tomorrow's sesh I'm gonna have a fully decked out RX. In the meantime, I know I want Duchess. I know I want Rhodos. They balance very well. I could balance this whole party with Pythion, which is what I've been doing the last couple of days. It's been working pretty well. Kind of got my ass handed to me yesterday. But that probably just means I can do a little butt kicking myself today. I could get Helicath in here too. Tempting when I see, this dude. I'm blanking on his name and I don't know why. Taras. It's like a swear word. It's like I want to forget he exists. I think between the two, I'd actually still prefer to delete Harima. But yeah, this is like 5 champs I don't want to deal with. Um, but I have to deal with 4 of them. So why not? I'll go for Pythion. I'll get rid of Warlord. I'm probably going to lose Ultimate Death Knight. That's my guess. But maybe Duchess. This guy feels like an Ultimate Death Knight hater. Yep, there he goes. So I'll take the speed. And hopefully, if we lose, it'll be fast. Actually, hopefully if we win, it'll also be fast. So also, I'm thinking Tormund's going to jump close to the top of my list of queued up champions. Really, really, really want to get my hands on a Tormund. So let's see. This is a 50-50 shot. Can I? Yes, I can. Do I do do I do it now? Is he going to get knocked over? I feel like he's about to get knocked over, but I probably should do this anyway just because it's going to make these guys a little tougher. Maybe I can get some healing off. Boom. Nice little 1300 there. I'd love to make my Python even tougher. Yeah, and as I thought, Rotos did not survive. Wowza. Well, I think we're going to lose, but I'm not going to give up just yet. Revive my people. Youch. Okay. Well, good game, Agua de Chuca, which I believe means water of the Chuca. They're like, yeah, nice translation skills, Gavin. So here comes the counter again. How am I going to fill the time? I could just do elevator music. Flock of birds hovering above. Manuel Ram. That's a clever name. Okay. Give me Duchess. Give me UDK. I apologize for my weird mood tonight, folks. Although, to be fair, I'm in a weird mood, basically always. I just have a weird brain. I'm a, I'm a novelist. We're like that. Novelists are weird. We're not normal people. There has to be something wrong with you if you want to be a novelist. And let's face it, there has to be something wrong with you if you want to play this game as much as I do. Okay. I want maybe I still want Python just to cover my bases and Rhodos. And I'm pretty sure I want Phenax if he's still available. You never know. Manual Ram could surprise me. Here's RX. Really love to try using her. Got big plans for her. And by big plans, I mean I have no plans, but I have like a kind of a vague sense of what I wanted to do with her. I think I want to gear her out in um, Frostbite and Provoke, just to make her super annoying to deal with. So we got a double revive, got a double nuke, we've got a really solid support champ here. So I'm going to kind of mirror Manual Ram, doing the same kind of thing. 2 nukers, 2 revivers, support champ. I kind of want to get rid of Sun Wukong. I think that might be the right call. And I'm losing Rhodos. Okay. That gives me a type advantage. So I'm going to take the speed. do I want the defense? Just to be a little bit tougher, just in case. I mean, this candy is going to hit super hard, probably, but I'm still going to go for the defense. I want to see if I can tank my way through this team. And my straight up win condition, if this happens at all in the fight, I just win. It's Fenax taking out Candy. So Candy should veil himself. That's absolutely the right move. I'll veil my party too. This could be a quite long fight, come to think of it. But my Fenax does have the ability to peel away their defense layers. I'm going to go for the AoE first. Youch. So we get him back up. I'm just going to do the block buffs now, or block debuffs, so I don't have to worry about, well, particularly the hex mechanic, but no debuffs is better. Yeah, I don't think he's getting through my revivers. So either we're going to go the full half hour, I mean, unless something goes spectacularly wrong on my end, we're either going to go the full half hour, or sooner or later, Fenax is going to get a lucky hit. If I can even drop any of them with his non-lethal hit, they can start reviving with less health, unless any of them had Miracle Heal. I wasn't paying attention. So let's see. I'm going to use my heaviest hit. So feebleness. Wow, that's still only like 50% down. So it's going to be a while. And I think it's going to be a long, long time. There's a lot of strength behind that big nuke, though. Oh wow. Okay. I think he's gonna make me eat my words. This is quite embarrassing. Here was confidently talking about how I was totally gonna be able to do it all. Well, just use the A1. No sense in having any extra buffs. So Candy cannot double shot me with his A1. Hmm. Maybe I can even just annoy him by doing my A1 again. I kind of want to see what his candy can do. Of course, I'm probably going to get drenched in poisons. Wow. Pitiful. Just need to buy myself a bit more time. Well, that's more like it. Alright, so let's bring out the team. Woof. He killed my Duchess. Hmm. Now hold off on it. I am not doing a very good job with this, but I appear to have done a very good job gearing them to be really tanky. They just don't care about all the punishment that they're taking. I mean, they care a little. Oh, use the A1. Get back a good 13,000 health. Oh, wow. Look at that damage. There's like 180,000 damage in there. So maybe I should resign. Because I think with the RNG, sooner or later, he's going to manage to double tap Duchess without getting any weak hits. But he really has to do the double shot to do it. His single attacks aren't going to do it, and a single weak hit does practically nothing. Hmm. Yeah. Just use the A1 again. You know what? I'm gonna make him stay in. Heck, I got nothing else to do tonight. I'm actually just at home waiting for my girlfriend to finish running some errands she wanted to run. Otherwise, I'd be having dinner with her. Oh wow, he's got the Reaper. I mean, since I'm resigned to really not being able to make any headway, I could even be extra trolly and just kind of not bother reviving anybody. So about 50 thou. But I think I really would die. There we go. I guess that makes the decision for me. So, where else is the night going to take us? Flock of birds hovering above. Just a flock of birds. It's how I think of love. Well, Plarium, we're getting close to the end of the year, getting close to Christmas. We've had Cintranos. Cintranos is cool. I gotta say, it's a lot of more of the same, a lot of the same. But maybe we didn't want something too different. Because if it's too different, everybody's gonna hate it, and people will be confused. If it's not different enough, then people will be bored. And it is a little bit different. I like the omnidirectional style of the map. I like the challenges, and I also kind of dislike them. There's also an opportunity for a collab with one of my favorite YouTubers. We're both small, so we can kind of, you know how it is. No, you don't. I don't even know. Um, I'm gonna start with Sun Wukong. This is what I was thinking earlier today regarding Sun Wukong. It's practically impossible to pick anyone other than him, at least if you're me, because there are a number of things you look for in a team, and he just seems to have so much of everything, it's practically impossible to pick anything else and justify it. You want a nuker? He's a nuker. You want a stripper? He can strip. You want somebody with other useful debuffs like block buffs? He's got it. You want a reviver? He revives himself. That's also why I'm going for Blizzar. A lot of people are unimpressed by Blizzar. I'm somewhat impressed by Blizzar. I like his I like his kit, particularly his self-revive mechanic. Maybe we'll go with these two. And I kind of like the anti-Torment aspect of his kit. I don't think you necessarily need to make an anti-Torment team, but they're fun to do. I've got Dark Elhain. So I could have Blizzard, Dark Elhain, um, maybe Lydia, and Leorius. I could picture that as a kind of good anti-Torment team. You could get a Pixneal in there as well. I do have Pixneal. I haven't 6-starter. So maybe I'll take these two again. So who's your last guy going to be? Zantetsu Kane? Okay. I'm going to get rid of Foley. I'm going to lead with Pythion. I mean, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to resist much anyway. Maybe I'll just go with the speed. Faster we are, probably the better off we are. I really don't like it when my enemy can run circles around me. And down goes Rhodos. So I'm going to get him back up. Okay. So I'm going to get him back up again. And they reset. Oh my god. It's like I forget that they have the reset. So I'm sure she's going to go for her AoE again. It's going to knock them both down again. And we're going to be here all day. So we'll do the cleanse. At this point I need to cycle through my turns. Maybe we can pick on her. She's the sole source of damage. Well, I guess the good news is I'm not going to have to look like a jerk for all that long. She is just chewing through everybody. Good game, Zan. So we're up against Dazed One. So I'm going to start with Sun Wukong. I'm going to move up to... Definitely want UDK. I think I will go for Duchess again. Wow. Okay. I'll go for Rotos. I will go for Pythion. And I'm thinking that Baron makes me nervous. That Volcanon makes me nervous. I'm going to eliminate him. And I will go for the speed. Have I lost every single fight so far? I haven't actually been keeping track. I forget if we won or lost the first fight. I think I've lost all the others. Can you imagine the disappointment of having your first day where you just lose every single fight? Yeah, maybe I better put this up. Extra buffs are going to be good at helping keep us alive. I don't really need that for him. He's going to get himself up. So who we hitting? Maybe I'll hit him. Alright, so let's do the block buffs thing. We're not out of the woods yet. We may still lose this fight. Maybe I'll go for this. At least I feel like I've got some counterplay for once. Do I want to cleanse that off? Or can it wait? I can wait. I'm going to keep hitting. And how hard? Not hard enough. Poor UDK. Yeah, why not? Yeah, maybe I should stick to him. I know that whenever Necrit's in the fight, he just throws those shields over anybody you hit. Basically forces you to attack him first. Ooh. Now there it is. So now your time is limited. I may still have to go after Nectar first. Let's see if we can get a lucky provoke. Not as such. Sky Piercer. Youch. There's that Sky Piercer. Oh my god, look at the damage. Oh my god, people. And there's that shield again. Let's see if we can take it back off. Okay. Alright. I refuse to lose this one at this point. I think for once it actually is safe to say I've won this one. Although I think Dazed One is still going to make me fight for it. Good game, Dazed One. So there, it's not so embarrassing. So, got more time. Oh, no, we don't. I was about to ask, who's your favorite Christmas champ? I feel like almost nobody ever answers any of my random questions. But you're welcome to answer any and all or none of my random questions. But favorite Christmas champ? There's a lot of them now. There's a lot of Christmas champs, a lot of Halloween champs. I think my favorite Christmas champ might actually be the Rat King. I really, really like the Rat King. I wanted Sir Nicholas for the longest time, never pulled him. And at this point, he just seems kind of like... He seems kind of like a legendary version of Maneater. Maybe a little bit better than Maneater, but I don't even think he brings the block buffs like Maneater. And then you got champions like Helicath, who are just way, way better than Sir Nicholas. There's the Nutcracker, of course. I think he's my favorite and least favorite. He's just straight up my least favorite because I don't have him, but if I had him, I'd probably like him more than Rat King. So, RNGesus, please give me, something. Just anything. So he's taking Rhodos. That's fair. I'll take these two. I'll probably ban the Rhodos. And maybe I'm going to make Helicath my last person. That seems right. Oh, no, I don't want to have to leave them both in. That's so hard. But I have to do it. So I'm going to ban Yumeko. I mean, I might be able to get away with banning Rhodos. We could see what happens. And I think he kind of thought I'd have to go for Yumeko. So I'm going to go for Ultimate Death Knight. Maybe I'll go for the defense still. Or maybe I really should go for the speed. Just so I have some sort of a chance to cycle through. Could even go for the resist. I don't know. I really don't know. We'll go for the speed, and we'll see what happens. But I have just a bad feeling that Yumeko is just going to keep us on cooldowns the whole time. And this is part of why I want champions like Arix and Torment in there. Because even if you're just stuck with your A1s, with Arix and Torment, who cares? They are just monsters to deal with. So we're on cooldown. I suppose it doesn't matter who I target, so I'll just target Herbie for now. And there's the Fist of Death. I'm surprised he didn't wait. Maybe he's forgetful. So it's not just a clever name. So Helicath, you can at least punch through that shield. He's going to keep down my Sun Wukong. Okay, we can get some Veils going. If it was Warlord, I would expect to never get a turn ever. But when it's Yumeko, I figure occasionally I can get there. Occasionally. But she's probably about to use it again. No, maybe there's one more turn. So I'll go for the cleanse while I still have it. And, hey, look at that. There's enough damage. I can just knock her down. That is a good sign. So maybe I'll pick on Taras. I mean, ultimately, I gotta get through Taras. There's that constant pressure again. Am I gonna have time to put up my block damage? Ooh, things are looking up. Ah, poor Sun Wukong. It looks like he looks like he get knocked over by a strong wind. Don't know what's going on with my mouse. Keep accidentally moving the screen around. So there's the cooldowns. There goes Sun Wukong again. Let's keep picking on Taras. Yeah, Sun Wukong just refuses to die. And he seems to want to just keep targeting the Sun Wukong. I feel like that's the wrong choice, but I don't know. Hard to say. I also don't know that I'm going to be able to get enough damage going if I can't hit with Sun Wukong. But sooner or later... Sooner or later, he's going to get a chance to go. I mean, unless we die to that Fist of God, but... I don't know, it's not getting through our defenses. So this could be another long one. I might be able to eventually win. So it's been 5 minutes. This is kind of looking like a stalemate. This is where I'd say I'd offer the stalemate. So let the records show that at this point, I wanted to offer a stalemate. There's no way to do it, of course. Plarium, you're not watching. But if you were, I'd be like, you know what? That's what we need. I wish I had the notes open, come to think of it right now, because that's totally something I'd like to do. Maybe before the new year, or for the new year even. I'll make like a video about things that I think would improve the game. Because I have some ideas. And I want to list all my ideas so that Plarium can ignore them. Because I'm sure there are lots of you out there with ideas. Here's the question for everybody out there. What one single thing would you like to see added or fixed in the game? Like a quality of life improvement that you've wanted for a long time? Just like these small things. Like in the tavern, the chickens. Why don't those stack? And the books, why don't those stack? It'd be nice. You might as well just stack them on the sidebar. There's no reason to kind of show them all at once. They've already demonstrated they know how to handle stacked brews, right? They don't show those because there's thousands of them, of course. But you can just click on a little plus thing and add as many brews as you want. You should be able to do the same thing with books, the same thing with chickens. It'd make perfect sense. Youch. Alright. Let's get my friends back in. For me, that one single thing... Oh, hey, look at that. Well done. Good game, forgetful. But for me, that one improvement, if I was to pick the one, it'd be give us a draw button. You know, you click on the button, and a little window will pop up on the other side saying your opponent has offered a draw. It'd make this a lot less painful too, because every now and again you will have somebody who's got a crazy defensive team, and maybe you've taken a reasonably defensive team, and you could be of the position that, well, you get what you deserve if you bring too defensive a team. You want to bring a team that's active enough that you can't get walled out. But that's not necessarily always possible. And also sometimes the unthinkable happens, right? Like everybody on his side got wiped out except for his ultimate Death Knight, and everybody on your side got wiped out except for I don't know, like a Vogoth. And the two of them are just kind of going back and forth, and they're tanky as hell and they're healy as hell. And nobody's making any progress anymore. Should be able to just offer a draw, you know? So let's see, what do I want? Because he's taken some of my favorites. This is forcing me to kind of think. We could go for Leo. He deserves airtime. I could go for Mithrala and Helikath, come to think of it. Just once again, combo that I like, but I'm gonna go for Mithrala, and then I'll go for Helikath. Even though the point is to pick Helikath, I really don't want to pick Helikath first and then be dealing with a Mithrala on the other side. It's just never fun. Anyway, this is my team. As for who to ban, I don't want to ban Pythion. Although the strips from Sun Wukong could be something I don't want to deal with. It's a tough call. Got rid of Helikath anyway. I'm actually okay with this team then. So I'll take the speed. I think this should be good. The Razzlevarg may be hitting very, very hard. It's really going to come down to how hard is this Razzlevarg hitting, and he does make a team that already looks like it's super fast even faster. So let's see. I can start with let's go for him. Oh, should have gone for Razzlevarg. Of course, there's reaction gear. Shouldn't have gone for him in the first. That was greedy of me. I got greedy. I thought I could knock him down right before he gets to go. So let's get the Veil going. And let's cleanse. So now what I'd really like to do is steal some of her health. She looks like she's got the most. Take pot shots at Razzlevarg. Raz is probably going to take out my poor Rotos. Should I get this going now? Well, I don't know. Here. I'm gonna try to attack that Raz. Maybe I'll attack the Raz again. So we'll get him back in. This could be another slow one. But basically, if I can get Rotos going, I think we've got it. That is, of course, a big if. So we're 4 minutes in. This is where I'd offer a draw. I think it's going to be really hard to get Rotos going with all this going on. Not impossible, but probably too hard to be worth it. Maybe I'd have been better off with the second reviver in this slot. But basically, if I couldn't have either of these two, then I guess I could have gone with Mighty Yuko. Maybe that's who I should have picked. Of course, I'm thinking just how different this fight could have gone if I just had Rhodos go for Raz first. So I think I may have made a fatal mistake in my very first move, and I've been paying for it for the last 6 minutes. Now I'm just stuck in this rut where I can't get my Rhodos going. I can't even get him up. There just isn't enough time. As long as this player knows what he's doing, he's just going to wait on Raz, on his AoE, until Rhodos is back up so that he can knock him down again. And in the interim, I mean, he could probably slowly work away on that Duchess. So let's get some healing going. Do I have my cleanse? Hoping I do. Oh, he didn't wait. I guess why wait, eh? Ah, and I didn't get it. The fear took it away. What a bummer. All right. I think he's got it. So I'm just going to end it here. So good game, Lone Dragon. Let's get on with the evening. I can sit here and wax wistfully about what might have happened. If only I hadn't made that stupid mistake. Or that other stupid mistake, you know? So, he's got Mithrala. He's got Yakarl. I'm going to take... these two. I think I see the plan. So I'm going to take these two. I think I'll just ban the Helicath and attack around the Mortu. Not sure who he's going to ban. It's going to be either Rhodos or Sun Wukong, but I could use the other to a pretty good effect. Could even ban Mortu, just so that there's no danger here. Because he really is extremely dangerous, and I will occasionally get off counterattacks. So I think I'm okay with this plan. It's going to be a lot of freezes. Might actually have been a fun idea to consider bringing Dark Elhain, but I think with Helicath that wouldn't work. So let's go with the speed. And I'm going to try to make a better call with Rhodos. Basically, first chance Rhodos gets, take out Helicath. So we get the Veil going. right, well, get him back in here. Doesn't work without Rotos. So we have the opportunity to steal some HP. I'm going to try to steal it from the toughest one. So come on, Ladbrez. Okay, I'm freezing you. How do you like it? So let's get this cleanse going. So there's the block damage. Let's get a shield going. And let's try to get through her. No, not enough. Not even. But still, I think it's just a matter of time. I don't know how much healing is cooked into her build. Looks like there's a little bit of it. That might be the, you know, the little vampire teeth mastery. I forget what that one was called. Life Drinker? Does that sound right? I suspect she's got that. It can be good on a nuker. I find it's not particularly good on any other kind of build. So, yeah, I'm just going to take it from her. So she's out. And that means there's nobody to put the increased defense buff on other than when the block damage drops off Helicath. Because he can also do it, but it's not the two at once. So good game, Ladras. Because he could sense where it was going. I really needed to lock me out completely. And I've been on the other side of this. If you've been watching my fights for a while, you know this. You know I've been on the other side, where I was the one with the Helicath and I was dealing with double revivers. It's just a matter of time before somebody gets picked off. It's a lot of pressure. So maybe I want to start with... Maybe I'll start with these two. Yep, hear the garage door open. My girlfriend's home. But I think I'm not in a terribly big rush. We can see through the rest of the fights. And then I'm going to take off and, you know, I'll be back tomorrow. So, at this point, I want to ban the Harima, I think. I'm going to bring Rotos and Ultimate Death Knight. My final pick might just be Fenax again. It's really struggling to get him going in that other fight, though. So I'm wondering if I need to revisit his gearing. Maybe he needs more speed. I'm not really sure. Oh wow, that is a lot. That is a lot of revives. Okay, So I'm definitely bringing Fennex. I'm definitely getting rid of Harima. So I guess the goal is to permakill Sun Wukong. Fennex can do it immediately. Rhodos can do it eventually, as long as he's not kept down too much. This could be another long one. I'm going to go for the speed. Unless I want the resist. I'm thinking about the resist. You know what? My Ultimate Death Knight has very high resist. So adding another 60 on top of whatever very high is. Like I say very high, what does that mean, right? I think it's something like 670. I want to say it's about 670. So this brings it to about 730. How accurate are these two? That's the question. And once the stone skin drops off, we'll really be able to see. So I'm not going to bother using her buffs. Maybe I'll just pick on you, Fuko. Come to think of it, maybe I should pick on Arby, just in case Uko has a lot of counterattacks. So let's get a head start on stealing health. Take some from her. Let's get the cleanse going. So I think both strips are out of commission for now. The Sun Wukong doesn't appear to be terribly fast, and given that he's frozen, she can cleanse, come to think of it, so she might fix that. Somehow that didn't fix it. I thought that was a cleanse. It was like a cleanse with a strengthen. I guess I'm wrong about how that works. So let's get the increase attack going on Rhodos. So I need somebody that I can knock down. I don't know if I can knock down Arby in one hit. Ooh, I can. Very nice. Okay, so let's take more health from her, since she has the most. Looks like she's got the miracle heal, which is a pretty clever way to build her. I gotta admit. I'm really a big fan of Miracle Heal. I mean, you know it. I've got it on both of my healers in this party. Okay, I'm going to do the A1 on her. Ooh, I get an extra turn. Awesome. Let's steal some more health. Down she goes. Up they come. Can't be helped. Maybe I can get some crowd control off this. Didn't get as much as I wanted. Youch. You know what? Better get UDK back up. Alright, so let's knock him down. Let's steal some health from her. We're not blocking revive yet. Sun Wukong turning back up. Let's try for an extra turn. No extra turn. Well, let's cleanse. And let's get some shielding, some healing. Staff of Wonders back. Let's get the increased attack going. Not really sure why he's not reviving anybody. Well, let's do the Fated Destruction. Blocked. Okay. His win condition's gone. Good game. Chinese guy. So we got 2 left. Here we go. Hopefully. Looks like we're getting a rematch. Okay. Well, I'm taking Sun Wukong. Maybe Chinese guy is going to take some of my champions. This could get amusing. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's doing it. Well, I'm still going to take UDK and Rotos. I'll probably still go for Fennex, too, if he doesn't take him. Or she. We'll just go with she. I mean, she's got Supreme Elhain here. Not that you have to be a girl to use a girl or a guy to use a guy, you know. So he's going with Harima. She's going with Candy. I'll take Fenax. I'm probably going to ban the Harima. So I want a decent reviver. But really, the 2 tough ones are gone. So I could go with Helicath just to try to keep the team alive. I don't know. I really want a reviver somewhere. And we're running out of time. I could also go with Lydia. So instead of having a reviver, I just put a big counter revive on them. And I still want to ban Harima. So let's do it. So I'll take the... Let's see. There is some strips here. I could take the extra 100 resist to make sure UDK can stay nice and sturdy. I'm comfortable with this plan. Okay, Chinese guy. Let's have some revenge. Or actually, you're the one that wants revenge. But yeah, you know, bring it. Bring it, dude. I mean, you already picked my 2 revivers, so I want revenge just for that. I want revenge for him taking my 2 favorite revivers. Maybe I need a 3rd. Which would probably be Elva if I could just get the right stone skin pieces. It's really annoying. The last Hydra Clash, the one that just ended, I got... Okay, so here we got like one chance. And then I'm probably just out. So I'm going to see if I can get enough going with this. No, not enough. It's just not enough. I gotta see if I can crank up Rodos's attack to 11. So this can get some crowd control. No, it can't. Okay. So this is probably as good as it's ever going to get anyway. Let's see how hard I can hit with this. I think I got a little bit of defense there. It's always a 50-50 shot. Because you can ignore 50% defense, and I think I've built in another ignore 50%. So there's a lot of RNG, but sometimes he can ignore all the defense. Sometimes. Wow. So we're like 3 minutes in. I'd offer a draw, but he probably wouldn't take it because he's probably thinking, you know what? You know what? At this point, all I got to do is kill Sun Wukong. Oh, yeah. Well done. So he got his revenge. Let's get into the last fight. Vegito. But I think that last fight kind of keyed into a critical weakness of mine. But anyway, let's take Sun Wukong. Let's take Sun Wukong. Let's do the last fight. Let's call it a day. Give me these two. No, 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 no. Give me these two. I don't know. What is he planning? Yeah, this is still a really good trio. I'm going to go for them. So we got her. Is she the one that blocks revive? I think somebody has a block revive knockout. I can't remember if it's her. I think it is her, though. So we'll take Rhodos. We'll take Pythion. Don't like the looks of that Warlord, though. And I definitely don't like the looks of that Kymar, because he can just reset stuff ad infinitum. I almost think Arby's the one we need to eliminate. So eliminate Arby. We'll go with the speed. And another thing I'm thinking, I'm gonna do this right after this fight, actually. First I'm gonna greet my girlfriend, and then I'm gonna just gonna have a look in the game and make sure I can get as much reaction gear onto Sun Wukong as possible. Because I really don't want him getting killed before he gets a chance to take one turn. But I already saw a reaction proc there, so I know he's at least got one or two pieces. And what am I doing? It's my turn. Let's put him behind a veil. So there goes my moves. So here comes an Ithwi. He's not really packing a lot of punch. So let's try to punch through him first. Come on, Sun Wukong. Your turn meter bar is full. It's full, dude. It's full. Where's my turn? It's my turn. It's my turn. Oh my god. Oh, I don't know if you can hear that. My girlfriend's making steak, and it's setting off the fire alarm. So I think that's my cue. Um, well, that's it. So let's check the battle logs. I feel like this is a particularly grim day. 3. Wow. How are we doing on the leaderboards? 6, and we're higher. So I lost a bunch and went up again. Not really sure why that happens. You know what? Before I let you go, let's have a look at Sun Wukong. Oh, hey, it's my last pieces too, but I'll claim him later. That's right, I'll claim him later. I'm not distracting myself. Yes, I am. Apparently, I'm clicking on the wrong things. Sun Wukong. He's got 2 pieces of reaction gear. I guess what I really wanted was accuracy. Don't know if I have any accuracy stuff. Could even just look at the banners and equipped. Like what's available? We could take attack. Could do even more damage at the expense of some accuracy. And end of list. That's it. That's what he's got. So this is what the total stats look like. This is another one of the pet peeves. I'd love to do a video about this. It's like it should take us to total stats immediately. Don't show us the abbreviations. We know it. And even if we don't, you have a tab there. We only need to see like one time. So, I don't know, maybe we could go for the attack thing. It was only rolled up to a 12, so I might even get more damage out of him. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I switch to this? Have an even better chance of staying alive through the first round? Don't know. It's a tough call. Anyway, until then, thanks for stopping by. See you on the next video.